It's Jay Hen. Right now you're listening.
All Wax the podcast, baby.
All Wax the podcast right here in San Antonio, Texas. Number one podcast.
I feel like you're drunk, I ain't scared of that. Put it on Chuck. You a bitch at.
In the NFL with scares and the type nigga like it's a
Hey, yo, what it do, baby? It's your boy, Jay Hen. It's Wax Wednesday, and I got a very special guest for you guys. Let me start off with this. He's from the streets of Harlem, Brooklyn, Tribeca, Queens. I don't even know where he's from, but he's from New York, all right? I'm from New York. He's moved to San Antonio, and he's one of the hardest working comedians that I've ever met. He was working during the pandemic. He was making Zoom calls. He was doing Zoom shows. We went Instagram Live a few times. That's when I really got to know the dude. I was doing comedy in 2018 and he was helping me out during that time. He's like my big brother in comedy. He's my motherfucking role model in this shit. 210, welcome, Mr. Chris Grullon.
I like that intro.
What it do, baby?
That's a good intro.
And you can stick all that fucking chat GPT shit up your ass. That was off the dome. What it do?
It's all good. For a correction, I am from Queens, New York.
Okay, so I got one of them right.
Yeah, you named a lot of places, but the one I'm from, so that's cool.
I said Queens, I think.
Yeah, towards the end.
Okay.
It needs to be at the beginning.
I can't figure that shit out. So, like, is Queens equivalent to, like, saying I'm from Southtown? I'm from Stone Oak?
No, it's equivalent to saying you're from New Braunfels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole separate place.
So New York City's New York City, and then there's surrounding areas outside of New York City. Okay.
Right, the boroughs are like towns.
Okay.
And then within the town, there's Southtown. So I'm from Corona, Queens, New York. That's a part of Queens, New York.
You ever miss New York, or are you happy to be here?
So I don't miss it at all. Not even a little bit. But the comedy up there is phenomenal. So I go up there a lot for comedy. But I still have my family up there.
Okay.
So when I go, it's a lot of drama tied in with the comedy, but I don't miss going to New York. There's a lot of people, a lot of crowds. It's always drama. If I'm not visiting family, then yeah, I do enjoy it. But when I go, it's usually tied with a lot of drama.
Right.
Yeah. But with that comes the material.
Man, I really, and this is with all due respect, I don't really see the hype on New York. Like, I've been twice now, and the whole, like, it moves so fast. It's like, yeah, but I don't know if that is what moves the needle for me. Like, they do have some, and maybe because every single time I've went, it's just been the tourist shit. Like, I had to make sure I had to go to the Yankee game. And then I walked by Madison Square Garden, and then, what's that, Central Park. And we did a lot of the big things, and I don't think I had enough time to really enjoy normalcy, I guess.
Yeah, it's no different than coming here and having to see the Alamo.
Right.
It's just we have Yankee Stadium and
tons.
We have a lot of Alamos.
Right.
And there's a lot of shit to see there. The
Statue of Liberty is another big one. Yeah.
The I was there in October, and what I don't miss is the walking.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Bro, I walked 8 miles that day.
Right.
My feet were like potatoes, bro, like baked potatoes. I couldn't walk the next day.
And I think that's it's like when Texas people's like, dude, I like the cold. No, you don't. No. You like the idea of cold. Yeah. I think people like the idea of, like, the subway and stuff. Like the idea of, like, oh, dude, you catch a subway. It's like, yeah, but they're kind of grimy.
Well, here's my issue, right? It was cold outside. It was like 40 degrees when I went, and the subways were like 80 degrees. And so I was freezing up top. By the time I hit the subway, I'm sweating.
Interesting.
Yeah. And the good part was I got a seat on every train I went in because it looked like I was going through withdrawals. They thought I was a crackhead because I was sweating like crazy, bro. Down there in those subways.
Science always taught me that heat rises. How is it hotter down cold?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was crazy, man. But that trip was crazy. I performed at Comedy in Harlem.
That crack trip.
Yep. I hung out at the Gotham Comedy Club. I went to St. Mark's Comedy Club. I was all over.
And you're all over. That's what literally what I admire about you is you went to LA and you've been to those big comedy clubs, and I mean this sincerely, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could call you the funniest. I don't know. Like, there might be somebody that's funnier, but I promise you guys, I can say this with confidence. I swear on this. There's nobody in the city of San Antonio that wants it more. I promise you.
Yeah, so if we break down what I did last year, I was in LA twice. I was in LA twice. I was in New York twice. I was in Las Vegas. I was in Boston. And that was all out of pocket. None of it was paid. And this is how you know if you're really in this for the love, how far are you willing to go?
I agree.
And so I flew to LA to do a 10-minute spot for Mario Lopez.
I saw that.
Okay. When you're ready, let me tell you the story of what happened.
Hold on.
Let me know.
I'm ready.
Because
hold on.
What happened that show.
Ready. I'm ready.
What happened that show, if you are not a seasoned comedian, could rattle you. So like what happened was the Dodgers were playing in the World Series. Right? And what the management decided to do was have the crowd watch the Dodger party, or have a Dodger party. So they watched the Dodgers on the World Series in the comedy club, and then we had a comedy show.
Did they win that game?
No. Not only did they not win, they had been drinking for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then we started the comedy show. And so it was with Concrete, Jay Valentino, Monique Flores, Manny Maldonado, a bunch of seasoned comedians.
Right.
We get up there. The first guy goes up. And he's like, hey, man, they're a little rowdy. All right, cool. The second guy goes up. He does nothing but material. He's like, hey, I think you're going to be fine. All right, cool. I get up there. First thing I hear is, you were in the fucking Navy, you piece of shit. And I'm like, wait, what? She stood up. Now it looks like, what's that game that you have to hit the groundhogs that pop up?
Oh,
Whack-a-mole?
yeah.
Now it's whack-a-mole in the crowd, because as she starts, another one stands up. We need to stick together for the raza. What are you talking about? I just said my name is Chris, and it was over from there. It got so bad that they had to stop the show, get me off stage, get them out, restart the show, and bring me back up.
So you'll be fucking lying to me right now if you said you weren't rattled with that. I don't think you have to be a seasoned. I think anybody in that moment would be rattled.
1,000%.
Right, okay. Because you're seasoned though.
1,000%. So I'm sitting there like doing my material, and I'm like, oh, this shit's not working. This shit is not working. Yeah. And so when she starts saying, the raza needs to stick together. And I said, I think we can all stick together and say, you need to shut the fuck up. And then the crowd started turning on her. And now the crowd was on my side. What happened was there's it's called the God mic. There's a guy in the booth. LOL, there's a guy in the booth. Yep. And he's the one doing the announcements. He gets on the mic and says, no one cares, shut the fuck up or get out. While I'm on stage.
Just because you were in the Marines prior.
I was in the Air Force. But I hadn't, and this is the thing, I hadn't even mentioned it.
Yeah. I knew you were in the military. Okay,
yeah.
So I just
and that's
assumed,
the thing, I hadn't even mentioned that part. She just got up there and just started going bananas.
Did she have you mistaken for somebody else?
1,000%.
Okay.
Yeah. And I wasn't even from LA.
Right.
That was the crazy part. So they kicked her out, and then her husband got rowdy. They kicked him out. And then a separate couple on the other side, they had to kick them out. And now I'm 5 minutes into my 10-minute set. They're like, do you want to go back out? And I'm like, yeah, let's do this shit. And so I'm trying to get the clip. I'm trying to get the clip because they recorded that night.
Right.
And when I came back out, it was almost a standing ovation. And so now I had them. So it was easy, but...
like Paul Pierce?
Yeah. Exactly. But...
nice.
As soon as I got off stage the first time, all the comedians came up like, yo.
Concrete say, give you any advice, or what did he say?
Concrete went out. He was the one restarting the room.
Okay.
So he went out in between this show, in between each comedian. Concrete was doing characters. So he was dressed like Macho Man at one point.
Oh, shit.
And Los Bukis and all that crazy
cool.
shit. And shout out to Concrete, man, because I don't know how I saw him changing in the back, bro. I don't know how he does it so fast. He changes into characters like that. It was crazy, but
That's dope, man.
he wasn't anticipating to come out so early. So he came out, got the
day
crowd
a little bit, yeah.
reset, and then brought me back out. But it was crazy, man. It was a crazy, crazy time. And so a month later, I'm coming back to LA to the Comedy Store, one of the biggest venues in the world.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm rattled from what happened in LA a month ago. So I'm like, man, I really got to be ready. I get to LA and have you heard of the Ha Ha Comedy Club?
Yeah.
It's owned by Jack Jr.'s parents. Jack Jr. is a famous comedian touring. Shout out to Jack. And it was the first time I had been at that club. When I'm at that club, I get a message. Hey, Fluffy's going to drop in at the Comedy Store. Now I'm panicking. Huge guy.
Was that your first time meeting him at this point?
No.
Okay.
No,
So I felt like that would have been like more comforting to hear that.
No. It's more. It was nerve-wracking for me because of who he is.
Right.
Throw in the fact that he hadn't been in the Comedy Store in a really long time. I didn't know this. When he showed up, security was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Fluffy's here.
That's how it was when he was here. So Fluffy went crazy, man. Security was crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah, I saw outside. There's no security, bro. I get there and they're like, Fluffy's gonna go up right before you. Now, big venue. Fluffy's going up. That shit's supposed to rattle you.
Oh yeah.
After what happened in LA the month before, I was like, fuck it, bring it. Let's do it. This
Can't be any worse.
Bro, I get on stage and I do my thing. Like I have a really good set. The problem is there's a bunch of cholos in the crowd. I don't know when they're laughing. They're serious as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And so I think I'm having a good set. All I see is shoulders chuckling. I don't hear the laughs, but afterwards I had a really good time and I got to meet Esteban Oriol.
Mm.
You know who he is?
Mm-mm.
Famous photographer, shot Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, Snoop Dogg.
Nice.
He put the show on.
He shot Nipsey, Tupac, both of them?
Yeah.
Still out of jail?
And, but I say all that to say that show in LA the first time prepared me for the
Chris Grullon, the Teflon Don, baby.
the uncomfortableness, bro. But you talked about Zoom and all that all that shit prepared me for these moments.
But that's what makes your journey so unique, man, is like, I didn't realize at the time when I was hosting at Jokesters, you were a really fresh comedian.
Yeah, I started 2018.
And I think that's when the Jokesters era was, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I literally saw you do open mics over there. And
I wasn't consistent. Like I wasn't there every week.
But you were at other clubs.
Yeah, but this was my thing. Like I have a family.
Right.
So to do, I have a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
I have a family of 4. I mean, my wife and kids and me. Right. And on top of that, I'm throwing comedy in to try to
make it happen.
And
you're not getting paid.
At all.
At the time.
And I'm trying to balance all this. So when I do open mics, it was very serious for me. It still is very serious. But like at that point, it was like, I need to know if this is a path I can do.
Right.
I met you probably
same time,
2-3 months afterwards, because then you started hosting.
Mm-hmm.
It was at that point in those 2 or 3 months into my journey that I realized, hey, I got something with how it's supposed to sound on stage.
Right.
I wasn't there writing yet, but I knew there can't be too many dead spots
like your
on stage.
Nice,
yeah. And so at home, I was mastering that. I was writing. Zoom, COVID happened.
That was crazy.
I had to figure out a way to keep that shit going.
Your momentum, yeah.
Wow. So I wrote.
But I feel like a lot of people in your in your shoes, in your
Yep.
position, starting in 2018, like you said, you ain't mastered shit yet, really. COVID happens.
Yeah.
It would be the perfect opportunity for you to quit and start something fresh.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, you made it happen. You were on Zoom shows all the time.
All the time.
Me and you went like Instagram live like 2 or 3 times. Like you were just staying busy. You were staying active.
Yeah, I was always trying to keep comedy going.
It was wild.
Yeah, even through all that. And so now the challenge has been social media and the followings and growing that.
Right.
And so what I learned in the Zoom shit, I'm putting into growing that following.
Yeah.
Posting 3 times a day. Making sure at 12 there's a reel, at 3 there's a reel, at 6 there's a reel. If not
7 days a week.
7 days a week. If
You
not
repost some of this, your old
some
shit?
of my old shit I repost.
Right, but you post boom, boom,
Consecutive.
boom, boom, boom.
Yep. And the Facebook has grown 400 followers in a week. And now I'm monetized and those videos are growing big time.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's the key.
Yep.
It's the key for you at least.
Yeah, because now I have the chops on stage.
Yeah.
Now I want people to see me. And I need to grow that following to do that.
Mario Lopez shared your video a few weeks ago.
Yep.
So that has people are vouching for you. I know Concrete vouchers for you. Mario Lopez, like you
Martine, Fluffy,
all of them.
all of them.
Yeah, right. So it's like it's your time, God.
So this is the thing. Like when I walk into these rooms with these big names and all that, I don't fan out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fan. I'm a huge fan of everybody that I meet.
Right.
And this is an exclusive for the podcast. I'm opening for Frankie Quinones at the Aztec Theater February 6th.
Ooh.
Yep. And this is how it happened. I was at the Comedy Store. I see Frankie on stage. Him and I have been talking for a while on Instagram, on DMs, but we never met physically because every time he's in San Antonio, I'm somewhere else. We bump into each other at the hallways of the Comedy Store. And I said, Frankie, you and I have been talking for a long time. I'm a huge fan, but I'm also a comedian. I'm here doing a show upstairs at the Belly Room with George Perez. Shout out George Perez. If you guys don't know who he is, Google him.
That name rings a bell.
He was at LOL.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I've seen
With Martin.
tall Mexican dude, bald head.
Yep.
Well, I got a story for you with him. It's crazy.
But
funny guy.
Hilarious.
Yeah, funny guy.
And naturally funny. And Sean Latham, same thing. Naturally funny, bro.
Yeah.
And so Frankie sees me, we talk, we chop it up, and he's like, where you from? I said, I'm San Antonio. And he said, February 6th, are you free? And I said, yeah. He said, you're going to do a guest spot. Dope. That's all I needed to hear.
Dang.
But it happened just like that. And it happens like that all the time.
Yeah.
I say all that to say that when I started in 2018, I knew these things were going to happen.
Right.
In my mind and my heart, I knew that I was going to be in the Comedy Store performing. I knew that Fluffy was going to know who I was. I knew that I was going to open for Felipe Esparza. All that shit I knew was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't have the cadence yet.
Right.
And once I got that shit down, it's
Start
on.
falling into place. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that's kind of how I feel with this podcast, man. Like,
Yep.
you've seen it. Like,
Yep. I was one of the first to buy the long sleeves.
yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah, you were.
And this is the other thing. Like, I don't care if you've been doing comedy a year, 2 months, a day. If you're doing comedy and we're sharing the stage and you ask me for advice, I'm going to give you advice.
Right. Well, that's what I think made you stand out of all people.
Yep.
Was I personally, my experience in doing the open mics, not even doing the host, because the host I kind of felt having a little bit more ownership on stage. But when I did the open mics, I thought everybody was cutthroat. That was number one. I thought there was a lot of politics. That's number two. Number three, I thought they were all rude. I thought they wanted to not laugh at your set just because it's like kind of competitive. And of 20, 30 people that would get on the stage that night, you would know this, but like Chris was the only motherfucker that would be like, hey man, good set. Instead of this, I would think of maybe that, or like, maybe you should do this. And I'd be like, okay, cool. Yeah, I forget. I was on my way over here. I was trying to think. I don't know if you sent me like an audio book or if you gave me something physically, but you gave me something, was like, hey man, this helps me or this is helping me. I think that this could help you. And I forgot what it was. I was trying to think about it. I was like, man, what the fuck was that? But you gave me something. I didn't even know you that well, but it meant a lot to me.
But the thing is, like, I love comedy so much that I want to see you do good so that when we share the stage, the crowd has a good experience.
Right. No, it makes sense.
And so when I hear someone on stage, I turn into like a Rain Man. I look up at the ceiling and in my mind, I'm hearing how long you're going without a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
There's a spot there. I'm going to give you a tag.
You did that with me and it took 5 minutes for me to get a laugh. My set was only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was brutal, man. But yeah, that's another thing you do, I think, that is very unique. I think you really market yourself well. I think you network probably better than anybody I know because I think you're really strategic with it. And I think it's genuine, though. That's what I'm getting at. I think Chris is a really genuine dude, but like, you watch people's specials on Netflix. You watch people's specials that aren't on Netflix. You just watch a lot of comedy and you provide this feedback. It's like, oh, so-and-so is very funny. I rate his comedy.
And the thing is that if I don't find it funny, I'm not going to do this.
Right.
I don't do it because you're popular.
Right.
If I legit find it funny, I'm going to help you try to get this special out.
Right.
And I've done it for big names. I've done it for little names. I don't care.
But even no matter how big the comedian is, big or small, you did some bigger names too.
I did Fluffies.
Right. You put them, like, you shine the spotlight on them.
That special.
Right. So it's pretty dope to see.
Now, if Ralph Barbosa's, I don't need to do that. Ralph Barbosa's already #1 everywhere.
Right.
And the thing that I've learned from Ralph that I met when I first met him, that dude is writing all the time. And I don't know if you know this, but as soon as he gets off stage, he's rewriting the jokes that just happened.
Really?
He has a notebook in his pocket all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is a beast. He was just at the Majestic.
Yep.
He walked over to the Riot to do a set right after his show.
That's right. That's wild.
That's the love. That type of shit.
Yeah, no, I love that. And I love to see what you're doing. And if I had to pick a best friend in comedy, man, you would be it. And it's beautiful to see you shine, man. Like I said, I've been seeing it, and
it's not for the week.
No, and it's not overnight either. Nope. Like I said,
I'm going on 8 years,
right? And I've seen from the jump, man. It's crazy. Like I said, when I see Mario Lopez share your shit, I'm like, I saw you make the shit first before he shared it. I saw the video and I was like, okay. And so now I'm watching Mario Lopez's shit to see if he shares it. Then he shares it. You reshare it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good, man.
Yeah. And so when I met Mario, first. And this is the networking thing. Mm-hmm. When I first met Concrete, he was performing at the Deco Ballroom.
Oh, shit.
With Jerry Garcia.
Oh, shit.
I knew Concrete from the skits already.
Right.
This was 2.5, 3 years ago. Jerry's a friend of mine. The networking came in because I met Jerry at Jokesters.
He was at Jokesters at one point? No.
I messaged him. I couldn't make the show that night. I said, hey, man, I seen your shit on HBO. I think you're hilarious. We exchanged information. When I tell you, bro, that Jerry Garcia is one of the nicest people I've met, when I go to LA, he makes sure that he's on the shows with me just so that we're together, and he'll give me feedback as I get off stage.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do that.
Right.
Anytime he's in San Antonio, I'm getting a guest spot.
That's dope, man.
And so I went to go see Jerry. Just so happened Concrete was there. Just so happened Concrete's manager was there, Marty.
Love Marty.
We exchanged information that night. Concrete blows up. I mean, he was, bro.
Fuck yeah, he does.
Concrete skyrockets.
Fuck yeah, he does.
I get a call from Marty. I got you down for October for the Mario Lopez show. Say less.
Mm-hmm.
I fly out to LA. I see Mario Lopez. I'm nervous as fuck. I don't know what to expect. All this shit happens that I was telling you about. After the show, Mario Lopez came up to me. He said, yo, That was crazy.
Yeah.
He said, that was crazy, but you handled yourself like a professional. And if you look at my story or at my picture with Mario, he responded to it and said that I killed it that night. And that's what I pride myself in. You booked me for the show. You thought I did really well.
Right.
Esteban Oreo, that picture I have with him, the Joker brand who put the show together, they responded to the shit and said that I killed it. That's all I need.
Right.
That way, the momentum keeps going.
Yeah.
I got a call yesterday. They want me to headline in New York. Cool.
Let's go.
Yep. In February, I'll be opening for Frankie, featuring for Gina Brion in Dallas. Jose Nahuan. You know who he is?
Yeah. He was on the pod. Jose Nahuan.
Yeah. Yes.
You have to say it in Spanish for him to get it.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm featuring for him.
The Jose not Juan threw me off completely. Sorry. Jose not Juan.
I'm featuring for him in San Marcos in February. All nice. From networking because of Chona.
Bro, I feel like I'm bringing up Chona damn near every fucking episode. I'm so proud of Chona. Chona's killing it. I love to see it. She's almost next to you. Like, man, y'all are both murdering.
Here's the thing. That show that you did with Sam, where she said, I was at a show with Chona, Chris was there.
Was I there? I felt like I was there.
No.
I
was, Chris was there, and after the show, I did a set in front of three people.
Yep.
The reason that Sam went on stage was because I told her to go. I wanted to hear her set. As soon as she got off stage, I did exactly what I do with you. She got off stage, hilarious. These are the things I feel like.
You tell the people I'm hilarious as well. I wasn't so bad.
Well, you don't do it anymore.
But I wasn't so bad.
You were all right.
All right, we'll take that.
We'll take all right. No.
All right.
No, you did your thing. You were a really good host. I enjoyed having you host shit because you brought the hype up.
Yeah.
And that's what a host is supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at hosting. And I'll give you a funny hosting story. Ken Flores shows up.
Oh my God. That's one of the ones.
Upstage Comedy Lounge. I see that he's coming and I promote the show out of love because I know what he's doing. I know how big he's getting. I get a DM from him and said, can you host for me? Would you?
Ken.
Swear to God. Would you mind hosting? And I said, what kind of question is that?
Of course. Yeah.
The problem is I didn't understand his demographic.
Ghetto, rugged.
Ken is a younger guy. His comedy was more out there in your face. Ken, fucking hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
Rest in peace to Ken.
Yes, sir.
I get on stage and I bomb, bro. Like
as a host?
Bro, I can't even explain how bad this bomb was.
As a host?
As a host.
Woo.
Here's the show. Me, Renee Vaca, Ken Flores. That's it.
Bro.
And I eat shit on stage.
Dog shit.
Bro. It got to the point where someone booed in the back. And you know how big Upstage is. It's not that big.
No, not at all.
So you hear it all. And this was a rough crowd. This was like Upstage. The corner of this facility.
For sure.
But
they're good people.
They are good people.
I got off stage and Renee did his thing. But Renee's a beast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I get to the back, I talk to Ken. I know I bombed. Ken tells me I had a good set. You know, the standard shit.
Right.
We start talking. 5 minutes. That's all we talked. Ken did 25 minutes on that 5-minute conversation that we had in the back. I never saw him write anything down.
He pulled a Wayne and just
bro
off the dome.
He murdered.
Just crowd work?
Crowd work.
Yeah.
Not even
about y'all's conversation though?
It was just jokes on the conversation we had. 5 minutes. He wasn't clowning me. He wasn't clowning me bombing. It was just the conversation, the legit conversation we had backstage. And he went on stage and murdered.
Yeah.
And then he did what he did. Like he skyrocketed. He was gone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then the next time I saw Ken, Freeman Coliseum.
Yep.
Opening for Felipe.
Yep.
But I took this show not really ready to host for Ken. Not realizing, like, not every show is going to work for me.
Right.
I'm 43 years old. Ken is 25 years old.
Right.
We have nothing in common outside of comedy.
Right.
Right. And that bomb stays with me, bro. I can't even explain it. How bad that shit was.
How?
It got so bad that when I was walking out, when that night, when I was leaving, someone said, "Hey man, I saw you on another show. You were hilarious then." Then.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What do you think was so bad? Because it had to be some of the same shit.
I did not connect. I didn't connect with the crowd. LA, I connected with the crowd.
Do you tell LA you're from Texas?
1,000%. I tell them I'm from New York.
Right, yeah, I always hear you're from New York.
Yeah, I tell them I'm from New York, which as a New York Yankees fan, does not go well in LA. But
I'm sure Texas wouldn't be that much more of a favor.
Well, the thing with Texas is I'm Hispanic, so that's the hard part I have.
Right.
I go into these little towns and it's a scary sight.
Have you performed in Bastrop yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I performed in a town, and I'm not gonna name the town because I don't want to
do it.
But
do it.
I performed in this town, and I said I was Dominican, and someone yelled out, "Get a rope!"
God.
While I'm on stage.
Was it Jasper?
Yeah. While I was on stage, bro, and I was like, I got to get out of here. It's been crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. And at times like that, how much do you love this?
Right.
You go back on stage. And so I knew I bombed with Ken. I had to wash that off and go back on another stage. And so
because you're a comedian, you should have been like, I got my own rope.
Yeah. No, I had my own car and got the fuck out of there.
So back to that Sam story, man. You told her to do some comedy.
I told her to do some comedy, had a bunch of notes for her. That night I looked at Chona and I said, because Chona at that point was new.
Right.
She was doing more
skits and stuff too,
musical.
Right. That's like the Cardi B stuff. That's how I remembered Chona.
Yeah. So
when I saw her do a set, I was like, oh shit.
So when I went to Jokesters, Chona was supposed to host. I was supposed to feature.
Okay.
When I saw that the crowd was there for Chona, we switched. I said, let me host. Let her feature. They're here for her.
Right.
As soon as she gets off stage, they're not going to care what I say.
Right.
She gets on stage. As soon as we got off stage, I tell her, Chona, you got something. Stick to comedy. Do stand-up. I promise you that shit's going to take off. If you ever need any help, I'm here. Here's my number. Let's chop it up. If you have any questions on how to formulate a joke, anything you need, I'm here. Just say the word. And where she's at now, bro, I saw that night.
Nice.
I knew.
Yeah.
Now that she's with the first lady of LRM management, she's with Marty, I couldn't be proud of her.
Me neither, man. I love that shit. I
couldn't be proud of her, man.
And it's so crazy, which is good, but like egos.
This is the thing. If your ego is over your talent, you shouldn't be in this game.
Right.
And that's a lot that happens in this game, is that the ego is bigger than the talent.
Bro, I went to Chona's show when she performed at not Aztec, it was Woodlawn. And I had just had her on the podcast, I'd say a week prior.
And she's probably only one of only a handful of people that have sold that place out.
Over 900 people in there. I was my first time at Woodlawn. I couldn't believe the crowd. I couldn't believe the venue. I was shook. I had upstairs. I had downstairs. You're looking down, and it was just filled with people. Like you said, she commanded the attention, the audience. Murdered it, by the way. Completely killed it.
She's a natural.
Comped my tickets. And what was neat is she was so overwhelmed. Like, could you imagine like that's your homecoming? It was her last tour. It was her last stop on the tour. She's going through personal things. I mean, so many different things come on. Bruh, I saw her and she's like, oh my God, you came. And I was like, me?
Yep.
Like she made me feel so welcome in that moment. Her big moment. I've told her prior, but like, I was like, I'll never get over that. And if you need anything in life, man, I got you.
Yeah. So when she sold out LOL for 5 shows, she gave out 5 spots to local comedians. And I was one of them. and I did 5 minutes on her show. Me not having an ego, I took that opportunity and loved it. There was some talk of people at that point in their careers who won't open for Achona.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this 6 years.
Right.
She's been doing it 3. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
If you're funny, fuck it, let's rock. Because the crowd is here for you, and it exposes us.
For you, yeah.
Dope. It puts San Antonio on the map. I'm here for all of it.
Man, I feel Beans had just recently talked about it on one of his episodes, and me and Beans have been talking about it for weeks, months. Like, man, San Antonio's on the cusp, man. I feel it. Like a lot of big talents coming out of here.
Here's the deal. We have a lot of talented comedians that do their thing.
Right.
The problem is that Austin overshadows it right now because of what's happening up there. There's a lot of big comedians coming out of Austin. A lot of the times they're coming down to San Antonio. But all
right, did you feel I said this last time and they made me feel gay. Did you feel the goosebumps, the excitement, the adrenaline that first Not Your Taco Tuesday when Martin had his speech at the end? He said, "Let them motherfuckers do it in Austin if they want to do it in Austin. I'm here, San Antonio, for the raza, for the Mexicans. We're gonna make a stamp right here in San Antonio." And I remember like having goosebumps in that moment. I was like, man.
Yeah, but you said, Martin, you gave me goosebumps.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
How did he take it?
We were like, hold
wait,
up.
what?
What?
I had to hit him with the no diddy, dog.
So I have been promoting Martin for a while, the show especially, knowing that he was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited for what it did for San Antonio. And so he had my phone number already. We had exchanged phone numbers already. A week before the show, he messaged me and said, "Hey, we're having the first one.
Mm-hmm.
We are having a barbecue at the house. Come over." And I'm like, what? That's crazy. I go over with my kids. I bring my kids. He shows me around his house. We have a barbecue.
Do they have that whole compound? Like, this is where so-and-so lives, this is so-and-so?
It was all being built.
Oh, okay.
This is how fresh it was.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, by the way, come by next week and do a spot on the first Knock Taco Tuesday. I was like, what? For sure. I do the show. The whole show was bomb. Top to bottom.
So fire.
Right?
So fire.
Martin comes to me afterwards, says, "Hey, I'm going to be in Corpus. Come with me to Corpus." And now the opportunities are starting to bud. But what I loved about it was the connection. No Diddy. Pause. Whatever the fuck you want to. Martin has no ego.
Right.
And
Love Martin.
And so when you talk to him, like Martin and I talk about religion,
right,
not about comedy. We talk about a lot of other shit. And so I love Martin to death because anytime I'm around him, like his energy is positive and it gives off good energy. And that's what I like being around because that's what this game is missing.
Yes, sir.
A lot of the time.
Yes, sir. I agree, man. And man, Hooter's a good guy.
Hooter as well.
I was so surprised with how humble Fluffy was sitting in the chair. Like that, you said Sean. I mean, the whole crew. What's the dude that he's the older guy. He's also with them the majority of the time.
Armando?
No, he looks white kind of, but I don't think he's white. Matt, maybe.
Go lightly. Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious too. Yeah, they got a whole crew of people that are funny.
Yeah. Fluffy, when I first met him, and so I don't know if you guys believe in manifestation.
50-50 with it.
Manifestation with effort.
There you go.
Okay, so at LOL, Fluffy's picture's on the side of the wall, on the side of the building.
Saw it, yeah.
I took a picture of that. I took a picture of me in front of that mural, that picture of him, and I told myself, I'm going to share the stage with him at one point. Not Taco Tuesday happens. Fluffy randomly shows up.
Mm-hmm.
He comes up to me and says, "I've seen your shit online. You're fucking hilarious." And I said, "That's fucking crazy. First, that you even know who I am, right?" Mm-hmm. He started following me a while back. I fanned out. It was way before we met.
Right.
That night, we take a picture in front of the mural.
That's dope.
So if you see, there's a picture of me with Fluffy in front of Fluffy.
That's dope.
Yeah, but it was the manifestation that I'm like, you know what? This shit is going to happen.
Right, but a lot of grinding, a lot of effort.
But this is the thing. I knew it was going to happen. And this is what I put this morning. All the success I have, I knew was going to happen. And this is only the beginning.
Did you imagine yourself in that chair right there?
3 times already. How many times have we interviewed each other?
That's to be number 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's number 3. Nice, man. Well, man, I've been proud of you, but it's time to turn up the fucking notch right now.
Let's go.
New York versus Texas edition.
Okay.
Number 1, and I dare you to be motherfucking disrespectful. There's 2 of us in here and only 1 of you.
Okay.
Number 1, we have the New York chopped cheese or a nice Tex-Mex, a nice brisket sandwich.
You're not beating the chopped cheese.
A brisket sandwich.
No way.
A chopped beef.
Chopped cheese. No way.
What the fuck are you
You've had one?
But a brisket?
Then we can't talk. How can you say that?
Brisket. It's top tier.
No. Not over a chopped cheese. In Harlem?
What's a chopped? It's like a grilled cheese? What are we talking about?
No, it's hamburger meat. You're not going to beat it, bro. And if they do it right, it's top notch, bro.
So Drody, with OT, he went to New York and he went to one of these bodegas or whatever they're called. And he's like, man, what are one of these chopped cheese? I keep hearing about a chopped cheese. I need a chopped cheese. And he vouched for him. But over a brisket sandwich, though, that's wild.
And it also depends on where the brisket's from.
Yeah. But
There's some dry ass brisket out here.
Number 2.
Okay.
A New York cheesecake or a nice Texas pecan pie slice.
I don't like either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was the one I wasn't going to give you shit about because I hate pecan pie. So I was going to give you that
don't like
one.
either, so.
Cheesecake?
Nope.
Woo!
Nothing.
Number 3. Would you like to go to a local bodega?
Here?
Bodega or a Buc-ee's?
Oh, a bodega all day.
Stop it. Now you bullshitting.
Right.
Buc-ee's has everything. We got the beaver nuggets. We got the slushy. We got the beef jerky. We got the kolaches. Come on.
No.
What's over there? It's just a gas station, right?
No.
Have you been to the
A bodega is a
Geno's?
corner store.
I know. Have you been to the Geno's here in San Antonio?
No.
That's supposed to be a New York style bodega.
I saw your bodega out here with the bars on them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I bypassed that one quick.
That's not for you.
Nah, I'd rather push my car than get gas there.
All right, so we're at 2 for New York, 0 for Texas.
Yep.
A nice pair of Timbs.
Mhm.
Or some goddamn cowboy boots. Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. I was in the Air Force for 14 years.
Shit.
And I have arthritis in my feet. So neither worked for me.
Did you have a nice pair of lugs when you were a kid?
Nah, hell no. I had wallabies.
I don't even know what a wallaby is. I wanted a lug though. Lugs look kind of cool back in the
Nah,
day.
they're too clunky.
Okay, so now we're not being biased. I'm not asking you who you'd rather, who you like better. Who was the better basketball player? Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon or Patrick Ewing?
I'm gonna go Patrick Ewing.
Now you're on drugs,
No.
bro. Come on, Pat. Over the Dream
Bro, Patrick Ewing was a staple in New York.
and Olajuwon wasn't.
I didn't grow up with Olajuwon.
All right, this is a fun fact because I didn't know he was from New York.
Okay.
Mick Foley,
Mhm.
Mankind,
Mhm.
Cactus Jack, Dude Love, or the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I would take Shawn Michaels.
We're on the board, baby.
And only because his dad was in the Air Force.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So Shawn Michaels went to Randolph High School.
Okay. I knew
And
he was from San Antonio. Yeah.
And he was on the football team and they won a championship, I believe. So when you go to Randolph High School, his name is actually on a
Damn.
plaque. Yeah.
Not for wrestling, for football.
For football. And if I'm being honest, the Rockers were one of my favorite tag teams.
Marty Jannetty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it broke my heart when Shawn Michaels threw him through a glass.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
really do.
That shit broke my heart, man. It was Saturday morning. I'll never forget it.
Okay, that was just the warm up questions. Now we're really about to get in the thick of it.
All right.
The battle of the comics. We got Ralph Barbosa repping that Dallas, repping that D-Town. Or Andrew Schultz.
Oh, Ralph. 1,000%.
Let's go!
Yeah, no. Ralph is a comics comic. He's not beating that.
Number 2. Raymond Orta.
Okay.
Mark Norman.
He's
one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah. No. No, don't get me wrong. Raymond Orta's a beast.
Murder. Yeah,
he's
for
a beast.
sure.
But Mark Norman is a comics comic.
Will you be at the show in February?
Where?
Mark Norman's. LOL.
Probably not. When?
Early, like the 7th or something.
I'm at San Marcos.
I'll be there. I'm so excited. He's one of my absolute favorites.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
And he's a comic.
Love.
He writes.
Steve Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
Are you big into wrestling?
Oh, I used to in that era for sure.
You too? Who's your favorite?
Shawn Michaels.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay. So I'm also a collector of wrestling jackets. And I opened up for Ian Lara like a week ago. Busted out the Hart Foundation jacket. Not ready. So here's the deal. Like on top of all that, on top of writing and being on stage and all that, there's a lot of shit that goes into what I'm wearing that night, what song I'm picking that night. All that plays a part into how the mood is going to be for that night. And so Hart Foundation jacket, I had Air Max 90s with pink in them. Bro, I was killing that one right there.
As my son would say, you got that aura.
But it all plays into how I'm feeling.
Right.
And so that's one thing Chona told me is like, when you're on stage, bro, when you are one of the best dressed comics out here because you're so meticulous with the detail.
Right.
When I was in New York, I had a Shaolin jacket, repping Wu-Tang. That's what I do, bro.
Why do you think I'm in this Astro shit? I was trying to antagonize you a little bit.
No, I don't care.
We got Steve Trevino versus Chris DiStefano.
Steve Trevino.
We up here.
Chris DiStefano's a beast.
I like him too, yeah.
But I've seen Steve live.
Murder.
And here's the deal. Him and I have never met.
What?
Still. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We know a lot of the same people.
For sure.
One of the first questions Fluffy asked me was, have you ever met Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're in Texas. No, never. And he knows a lot of the same people we know. I'm telling you, man, like the way...
He was at one of those Nacho Taco Tuesdays. You weren't at that one?
Oh, I was at that one.
Just didn't... Yeah.
yeah, I was at that one.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Stirred up the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It was a good show.
It was a very good show.
But yeah, we know a lot of the same people. We just never met. But Steve is a beast.
Him as well got on the podcast. I mean, would have never thought he would have got on the podcast and just, I got to get him back now that I have this. Now I feel like it would be a much better experience.
Yeah, he's a beast. And what he's doing for New Braunfels is dope.
Yeah, and did you see him, like, his fucking face was in Las Vegas, like on the strip? Like, he's a big deal, man. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, and so the networking that I did during COVID, people that opened for Steve, I know personally. And so, like I said, I know a lot of people outside of Texas that know him. We should have met already. But
so there was this one time I had like this 5:45 flight at the airport. And we got there like around 4 a.m. And for what I think it was the 9/11 weekend. That's the only thing I can think of that the security and the lines would have been that bad because it was terrible. And it was so early. I thought at 4 a.m. nobody was going to be there. It was terrible. And we were inching our way in line. And I look back. I don't even know what made me look back, but I look back. And as far as I could see, I see Steve Trevino in line just going like, he's just like kind of antsy, like he might miss his flight or something. And I'm thinking to myself, like, should I ask if he wants to come skip in line with me? And I really wanted to, but like, it would be weird. Like, hey, you were on my podcast like 6 years ago. I saw you in line. Just come up here with me. And I figured, what if he was like, nah, man, I'm good. So I was like, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna chill.
Where were you going?
I forget at the time, but I don't remember. But he was I think he was. I looked to see like if he was performing in a different state that day, and he was like performing in like Nashville or something. And I was like, yep, that had to be him. I
That
knew
shit
that
is
was
stressful, bro. When you're traveling the day of a show,
he was, but it was early as shit. But yeah,
but you could still miss that shit because then you have connecting flights. That shit'll fuck your whole day up, man.
So shout out to Steve Trevino, man. I almost let you cut in line. I think I DM'd him. Was like, hey, bro, you were at the airport. And he's like, yeah. I was like, damn. I was like, I almost let you cut me. Last one in the comics. This one's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna adopt Fluffy on here.
Okay,
we're gonna adopt Fluffy, and when Fluffy, like, he's a heavyweight, man. He's as big as they come, man. We got to come correct when we go against Fluffy. Louis C.K. Fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy.
Oh, okay.
Louis C.K. has some allegations on him. So. Yeah.
So we no longer can be a fan, huh?
He's a beast, but I've personally met Fluffy, so.
Yeah. You always got to ride with the home crowd. Now, these I know are going to piss me off, but I'm going to do them anyways.
Okay.
Just to be fun. Fat Joe or Fat Pat?
I'll take Fat Pat.
Woo! Yeah, boy! Big Pun or Big Mo?
Oh, Big Pun. I can't. Big Pun was the first Hispanic platinum rapper.
Bruh. I'll stay flossing in that candy paint. Bar baby, huh?
I get it.
Bar baby, it's the M.O.E. Rapping as you see.
But lyrically?
Not fucking with Big Pun.
Big Pun was a beast, bro.
This one's a throwaway.
Okay.
But be fair. Wu-Tang Clan or the Ghetto Boys?
Wu-Tang.
I knew that was
even a question. What kind of question is that?
I knew that was coming.
Don't get me wrong. The Ghetto Boys are dope.
Yeah.
But how many of them went solo?
Yeah.
And there's only 3 of them.
Right.
Wu-Tang has 85 of them.
That's true.
And they all were going crazy.
Fabulous or Chameleonaire?
I'm going to go Fabulous. And I'll tell you why. I remember being a teenager and Fabulous would get on DJ Clue mixtapes and they would play them in stores that I would be at. I would shop for clothes and stuff and I would be in stores and I'd hear Fabulous. He would say shit that was so crazy that would stop me in my tracks and like, what the fuck did he just say? It was like that all the time though.
Right.
And if you saw his freestyle recently in the booth where he was going against 50 Cent, bruh, he hasn't lost a step.
Beans, put the camera on me. Chameleonaire once said, even if the tip of my dick was ashy. Imagine that. Dick, tip, ashy.
It probably was.
Even if the tip of my dick was ashy, your woman would still harass me about doing the nasty. Mouth glassy, looking like I swallowed a mirror. Gotta brush my teeth with Windex to see my ice more clear. Come on!
Okay. So I will say that I am a huge hip hop head. And when I moved to Texas, the first thing I did was study. I studied the music, the culture. I came across Paul Wall and Chameleonaire's
Get Your Mind Correct.
Yeah. And that shit changed my life. In Love with the Money.
Big swangers and vogues and 20 itch and sitting low.
And the thing is, like, I didn't understand the screwed, like, slowing it down.
Yeah, that was sick too.
When I heard that song slow down, I was like, Jesus Christ. And then Big Hawk.
Chilling with my broad and you already know.
I was listening to that shit the other day.
You couldn't be like Victoria and keep this secret. You wasting your time with your Star 69 because the cell phone like all you want.
Bun B, Zero. I mean, I came up to
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Jadakiss. Or Zero.
I'm gonna go Jadakiss. And I'll tell you why. Jadakiss won 2 versus battles by his damn self.
Who'd he go against? Dipset?
Dipset.
Yeah.
But Jadakiss murdered that versus.
Yep.
And then he went against Fabulous.
Mm.
I think it was Fabulous. But he murdered both.
Mm.
And that's the thing. Jadakiss is a beast.
Yeah, I knew you liked Jadakiss. But that's why I put him up against Zero.
Zero had that 7-minute
Slow, loud, and banging all in
That
my
one.
trunk.
I performed in Houston, and that's all I heard on the way there.
Yeah.
Because
We were arguing. Me and Flaws were arguing what the number one Texas or Houston hip hop song was, and it was blasphemy with some of these answers that they was given. It's easily in a tier of its own. Mo City Done. Like it's not even close. The fact that they were trying to argue it didn't even make sense.
My son is
It's Mo City Done by a landslide.
My son is into hip hop as well, and I had him listen to it. He came out of his room. He's like, "Bro, that was crazy." I said, "Yeah."
You know,
that's
a song. My son's 8, and we'll be driving. He's like, "Dad, play In My City by Zero." And so it's like the things that's on my mind when I be sliding down in my city.
Yeah. And the thing is, do you play it screwed?
You get 2 versions of it. Yeah, 2 different moods. Sometimes you don't want it screwed. Sometimes you don't.
And Mexican OT, bringing music like that back to Texas, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of that Mexican OT or A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Oh, Mexican OT.
That Mexican OT or Foreign Fuego or whatever the fuck his name is.
Fabio Foreign?
Yeah, that guy.
No, Mexican. Now, I will say that I met his dad
Chuck.
at a Concrete show. I met his dad, and when I got off stage, he was the first person to meet me.
I think I think I went the other night, but yeah, I remember him there.
Yeah, and that dude is big as fuck. Bro, he shook my hand and he like brought me in, and it was like a wall, bro. That dude's big as fuck.
He's intense.
Oh, yeah, he's cool as fuck though.
Yeah.
But for walk up stage song, I was listening.
Johnny Dang.
Johnny Dang.
Yeah, you did Johnny Dang.
I was doing Johnny Dang for a long time, and it's because that drop, bro. I mean, the Mexican OT is a monster.
Anybody in New York right now or that Mexican OT?
Anybody?
Like currently. Don't say like Biggie.
No.
Nobody's fucking with him.
Not right now.
Nobody's fucking with him. 2 more. We got it's the dog in here. DMX.
Okay.
Paul Wall, the People's Champ.
DMX.
Paul Wall, the People's Champ.
You got to go DMX. And I'll tell you why. DMX went platinum 2 times in 1 year. Can't beat that. Now, lyrically, Paul Wall. But DMX
That boy
was
says,
a
I got
beast.
more ice than Vanilla Ice eating ice cream. I opened my mouth and it looked like lightning.
Paul Wall's a beast. But DMX, I bet Paul Wall would pick DMX.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. Meg the Stallion or Cardi B? Barty.
That's a hard one.
I thought that would be easy for you.
I would say Cardi. I don't know. Meg got bars too, though.
Well, if we're going bars,
Yeah.
it's Meg.
Yeah. But influence,
Yeah, if it's
Has to be
influence, that's Cardi.
1,000%.
These are blood issues.
Now, I'll tell you what. I was in New York in October, and I was on the subway. Cardi B is doing PSA announcements on the subway.
Really?
Swear to God. I was on the subway, and I hear, "Oh, it's me, Cardi B. Be safe out here in New York." I said, that's crazy.
Listen, man. You bugging, son. You bugging, son. Son, you bugging. I'm dead ass, bro.
So you would take cowboy boots over Timberlands?
Oh, for sure. That's the easy one. Them cowboy boots, man, you put those on, you get respect.
When was the last time you put on a pair?
I got 2 pair.
But when did you put them?
I wear them all the time.
When?
I'm from Smithville, baby.
But for what?
I'm out there. I'm out in the dirt, baby.
You know, one of my favorite stories of yours is when you met the Undertaker.
Oh, yeah. So for the
That
people,
shit's
me and LJ were going from the mall in Austin, and we're going back to Bastrop, and we're driving, and we had asked his mom if we can stop to get some Jack in the Box. So we pull over and get some Jack in the Box. I'm probably eating like a fucking sourdough Jack or something. And we look over and we have a clear sight to the drive-through window. And it had to be me because I'm always, oh shit, that's so-and-so shit.
Yep.
I'm looking, I'm like, bro, that's the Undertaker. LJ looks over there. He's like, oh my God, bro, that's the Undertaker. We go tell his mom because we're like
how old?
6th, 7th grade probably. So we have to now leave the restaurant, go across outside, go to the drive-through window if we want to meet him, right? And so we're like, can we go ask him for his autograph? And she's like, yeah, but what are you going to get it on? And we're like, we got a napkin. And then she was like, okay. So we go straight up to the front desk. And we're like, do you have like a pen or anything, like a Sharpie, a marker? She gives me a marker. I have a napkin. We walk out to his truck. He has this big jacked up truck. It was fucking huge. And I remember going up to him and he rolls his window down and he's like the dead man. He's not like the biker dude yet. Like he's the dead man. And he's like, what's up? And I was like, Undertaker, I'm a big fan. Can I get your autograph? And he goes, what's it worth to you? And I'm like, I don't know how to answer that as a 6th grader. I'm like, I don't know. And he goes, is it worth your hat? And I pause and I'm like, oh, this is my brother's hat. And he goes, so is it worth your hat? And I was like, I can't get rid of my brother's hat. And he goes, all right. And his wife was in the pasture. She's like, you better quit fucking around with him. Give him a fucking autograph. And he's like, but he didn't break character with me. He grabs the napkin with a serious face.
He's one of the old school
signs
ones.
it, gives it back to me. Yep. And that was my experience. So he lived near Bastrop. And in Bastrop, we had like this electricity place that you just like, there was no online bill pay, none of that shit at the time. And my dad said he was in line paying his electricity bill, like it was actual line. And some lady like almost bumped into him. So he takes a step back. And when he takes a step back, he steps on somebody's shoe. And when he did, he says he looks up. And it was like, you know that scene on Happy Gilmore where, what's that fucking guy's name though? The main bad guy in Happy Gilmore?
Oh, Shooter
McGavin.
Shooter.
It's like when Shooter McGavin looks up and see that big motherfucker with the nail in his foot. He goes, oh my God. My dad said he looks back to see like he just stepped on somebody. He looks back at Undertaker's just towering over this motherfucker. Like, he's like, I couldn't believe it.
And what year was this?
Same time frame. I bet he still lives over there. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think he lives near Austin now.
Yeah.
That's near Bastrop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of blended in there. Yeah. But yeah, he went. Was he at Kill Tony or something? I feel like he's did something recently where
Undertaker.
I was like,
I don't think so.
he did something. Like
No,
Rogan.
Rogan. Maybe it was Rogan.
Yeah,
Or
He
something.
has his own pod now.
Yeah. So he had a podcast with a friend of his. And it was like this, shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And it was really dope.
Oh, dope.
WWE took over, kicked the friend out, brought his wife in. That shit is terrible. Wow.
Oh no, it's not as good.
Oh man, it's terrible.
So I went to a Post Malone concert in Austin, and everybody's waiting for Post Malone, like Posty, and like we're waiting and waiting and waiting, and out of nowhere it shows Post Malone, like the screen shows Post Malone backstage, and like behind him is the Undertaker, but he doesn't know the Undertaker's behind him, so he's walking out there. Crowd goes crazy, lights come on, the lights go dark. Everybody's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Everybody's going crazy in the crowd. Lights turn back on. Undertaker just goes, boom! Choke slams him through a table.
Get the fuck out of here. That's how you start?
And that's how he started the show. It was wild, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that was dope. Undertaker, man, he's one of these underrated wrestlers. When you think of like ranking them, right? Like, I feel like you always think of Hulk Hogan as one of the pioneers. We were just now talking like, oh, I like Shawn Michaels. I like Bret the Hitman Hart. He was in the Hulk Hogan era. He was in the Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart era. My favorite wrestler of all time. And that's the bottom line. But at the time when I was a kid, I used to like The Rock. He was in that era. He was in other eras that they were even out of, and he still doesn't get the respect.
So I went to WWE SmackDown recently.
Oh, shit, nice.
And I didn't like how commercial it's becoming.
Yeah.
They were playing credit card commercials in the stadium.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was like, make sure you buy merch. And it was a lot of sponsorships. It was bad, bro. So there's a rapper by the name of West Side Gun.
Mm-hmm.
He owns a wrestling company called Fourth Rope.
Wow. Okay. Here in Texas?
No. He's out of Buffalo, New York. But if you look up Fourth Rope, $1 Million Man Virgil T-shirt.
Get the rope.
Is it dope?
Bro.
You setting me up for success or failure?
Dope.
No way.
100%.
Nice.
And here's the thing. He's very meticulous about the T-shirts he makes.
Mm-hmm.
And they only come out in certain quantities.
Wait, is that the shirt?
Yeah, that's the shirt,
Okay,
but let's see if we can
Tony,
get a bigger one.
Who, Ted DiBiase?
Yeah, so he's very meticulous about the shirts, and only a certain amount come out. Once they sell out, they're done.
Yeah.
He'll never do it again.
Right.
And so these shirts are going for $300 online. Crazy shit. But recently, WWE, this is, I'm talking a lot, but the reason that I bring all that commercial shit up is that he's such a fan of WWE that he went to a event.
Live show.
Floor seats. WWE removed him. Had him removed.
Had his own company?
They didn't like how he was using their likeliness or something like that. But he was telling them, I'm a fan. That's why I do it.
Interesting.
Okay, so look at that Lex Luger one.
Ooh, sick. Yeah.
Dope.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Dope. He recently did one for John Cena that was really dope. But he doesn't tell you what the shirt is. Like he does a mystery shirt.
I have a mystery. I have a new drop coming.
You don't know what it is.
Take it or
It
leave
just comes. And he had one of Chris Benoit with a third eye. Crazy. It was crazy.
That's what's crazy about these wrestling story is like, it seems like damn near every wrestler has a backstory. Like when you were talking about Lex Luger, I wanted to be like, did you hear about
Look at
when
that
he
one.
got with Miss Elizabeth?
Chris Benoit with the third eye. And if you know his story,
Yes. That's what I was going to bring him up.
Crazy.
You know his story? I mean, everybody has a story.
crazy.
Bret the Hitman Hart,
But-
Shawn Michaels.
And so I was listening to Bret Hart being screwed over in Montreal,
It's a Montreal Screwjob.
but I was listening to Bruce Pritchard talk about it.
I remember him.
Bro, I'm a geek about all that stuff. So
Right.
I listen to all the stories behind the scenes, the Undertaker Mankind cage match.
My favorite match of all time.
Have you seen them two talking about it?
I feel like I have, but it's been a while.
They go
yeah.
step by step. Bro, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. He launched him. Man.
Is it one of those shows on A&E or is it something different?
Yeah, it's on YouTube right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have.
Type in Undertaker Mankind. I mean, that shit is 25 years old.
I know.
That was
Age
crazy.
is us, yeah.
But I bring up West Side Gun because Enzo Amore is now there.
Mm.
And if you know Enzo, I don't know if you know Enzo. Enzo Amore, he was to me, like a Ric Flair type on the mic.
Right.
He wasn't a good wrestler, but God, man, when he got out there and his music played, you
Crowd
knew
went
he was going to
crazy.
say some crazy
Yeah.
shit. And he never failed. But he's with Fourth Rope now.
Mm.
And so Fourth Rope is now starting to buzz.
Right.
And Zilla Fatu is with Fourth Rope. Zilla Fatu is Umaga's son.
Mm.
And that's a whole Samoan dynasty. But I say that to say the merch that he's doing, bro, top notch.
Yeah.
Look at
One of
that.
a kind.
Sid Vicious.
Sid Vicious, yeah. Well, hold on. It's a trivia.
Mhm.
What was his other name? He was Sid Vicious, and what else was he?
In WCW?
In either.
Was he the DDS guy? No.
No, that was Kane.
Oh, that was Kane?
Yeah.
Sid Vicious had another name.
Is he
I'm
the guy
drawing a
with
blank
with
on
the
it, but I
towel?
know
I only knew him as Sid Vicious.
he
He's the
had
guy
the
with the
towel,
towel, right?
Yeah. What's his? He had another name that was also almost as popular as Sid Vicious. Like we know him as Sid Vicious now, but when we hear the other name, you're like, oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy how a lot of these other guys had different names. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin wasn't always Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Mankind obviously was Mick Foley and Cactus Jack and all these other people. Dude Love, I think, was his first
Dude
one.
Love, Cactus Jack.
I think you were thinking of somebody else.
Mm.
Let me see.
Sid Vicious. Psycho Sid, wasn't it Psycho Sid?
Psycho Sid, yeah.
Yeah.
Psycho Sid.
I say it was
another
Psycho Sid. There you go.
But it still had Sid in it.
Right, but yeah. You
Where's-
also knew him as Psycho Sid.
Yeah. Where Steve was like Stunning Steve.
He was something completely off.
name. Oh, I was thinking Val Venus.
Venus.
Hello,
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy era.
I loved Val
That was a
Venus.
crazy era.
Loved Val Venus, man. There was some crazy shit. Remember the pimp dude
Yeah.
walking out with just a bunch of hoes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he was tight.
Was it pimps up, hose down?
Yeah.
The Nation of Domination.
Yep. But
Throwing up
the pimp guy, you know who he was before.
Yeah, Papa Shango.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm on my shit today.
I like
Godfather?
that. The Godfather.
The Godfather.
I
There you
liked
go.
him as Papa Shango a lot more, man.
Papa Shango was
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Diesel was obviously Kevin Nash. Yeah, there was a lot of cool shit. Like I said, Kane was somebody prior.
Yep. Kane was Dr. DDS.
Yeah.
I forget what his name was.
Oh, have you seen the DDP documentary?
Mm-mm.
Boy,
DDP's
that's
a beast too.
good.
Yeah.
It was. He took Scott Hall when Scott Hall wasn't doing so well.
It's not a DDP documentary then. It's the Scott Hall one.
It's probably the Scott Hall,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I saw that
DDP
one.
was a big deal.
But he was also a big deal for Jake the Snake Roberts.
That's the one. No, it wasn't Scott Hall. It was the Jake
Yeah.
Snake Roberts. And I think towards the end, Scott Hall was like in the scenes.
We're out of space.
It cut?
It's not cut.
Okay.
Yeah, but we got to wrap probably
Yeah.
soon.
But yeah, no, that's crazy because Scott Hall was like, all these people, Jake the Snake Roberts, everybody was just like,
You know what's crazy is these people are doing comedy.
oh yeah, I know.
Mick
Jake
Foley?
the Snake was, yeah.
Jake the Snake.
I'd hit him up to do my podcast and he's like, we're not doing interviews.
Dude.
Jake the Snake specifically.
It was Isaac Yankem.
Isaac Yankem, DDS, yeah.
Man, I could go down a whole fucking episode of just
Listen,
wrestling.
man, they had
dude.
some terrible gimmicks.
Yeah, no. For
Terrible.
sure. But I got to get you out of here, man. I done told you an hour. We went a tad bit over. Chris Grullon, let me just start off by saying this, and you already know this. I say this to a lot of the guests, and they don't know this, but you already know this, man. I got you back 100%, man. Like I said, you've bought merch from me. You've supported the podcast. You've been on the podcast several times. You've reached out and assisted me when you didn't have to.
Yep.
I've appreciated the growth. I love seeing the growth. Anything that I can do for you to help you out, man, it's just a blessing to see all of the success. And it's not easy. Like I said, it's not overnight. You're fucking working for it, even when it's not paying you. Like coming out of pocket, you're doing things, but you're making a lot of people proud.
Yep.
And you're talking about the Fluffies and Martine's putting us on the map. Nah, motherfucker, it's you putting us on the map. I appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being on the podcast today. 2026, I promise you. I told you, we bringing the heat, baby.
Yep.
And I told you this from the jump too. Is I'm only getting people on that I want to talk to. He's been somebody that I've wanted to talk to. The growth has been crazy. I hadn't got him on an episode, I think, since like 2021.
Yeah.
So it was well overdue. On Wax the Podcast, Chris Grullon. If you haven't followed him on Instagram, do that right now, man. Right now, we're trying to. You already got the 1,000, right?
I got 1,000 followers on every social media platform.
At least.
At least.
Thank you.
2,900.
Follow this motherfucker on Instagram. He drops reels 3 times a day. He's funnier than shit. He keeps your algorithm flowing.
Yep.
On Wax the Podcast, Chris Grullon. We out this motherfucker, man.
Hey yo, it's your boy Jay Hen, and I got some very exciting news for you guys. If you guys like to have fun and you like to gamble, and maybe you can't always afford to go to Vegas, don't worry about it. I got you covered. If you're in the San Antonio area, you must visit Rustlers Club, located off 410 and Ingram Road. Follow them on Instagram for more information at Rustlers Club SA, and let them know On Wax sent ya.